Thanks, Land, for pushing us in this direction, for organizing this initiative, and for caring passionately about the health of Houstonians. I want to thank everyone who is here today. And whether or not you are here pledging to lose a few pounds yourself, or whether you're here today pledging to help your friends and your colleagues and your family members get on a path to wellness, we're happy to see you, and it's all good. The City of Houston made a serious long-term commitment to wellness several years ago, and we did it internally, we did it through our policies, we did it very basically through changes in our insurance program, putting a focus on wellness. But part of that focus and key to that focus on wellness was asking our employees to, and here's the personal responsibility piece, know what their personal situation was. We didn't say, you know, city employees, you got to go fix this. We said, you do have a responsibility to know what your numbers are, to know what health issues you may have, so that we can begin to address them together. And we've had wonderful success with that. We also took a look at the city of Houston, and you can see things happening across the city designed to promote wellness. One of those initiatives is trying to improve access to healthier foods, to address the issue of so-called food deserts, to put community gardens in neighborhoods so kids can actually realize that food comes, vegetables come from a plant, not from the grocery store. And you know, we chuckle about that, but literally there are children who have no clue where fresh fruits and vegetables originate. We've also invested heavily in ways to get people moving in Houston. Our 345-mile interconnected bikeway network. We have a significant portion of that already built, and we are expanding it rapidly. The creation of our B-Cycle bike rental program, which has exceeded every expectation we have in terms of popularity. And then the things that we're doing to make Houston a better city for cyclists and walkers. It's not going to happen overnight, but we are committed to improving sidewalks in Houston and access to biking and bike lanes on our streets. But I'm going to go back to, as an employer, the most important element for me, and that is having a healthy workforce. About 10 years ago, actually longer than that, probably 12 years ago, as a council member, I participated in a City of Houston weight loss initiative. And I'll put it out there, I lost 30 pounds over the course of about a year and a half. And then in the subsequent 12 years, gained it all back. One of the most embarrassing moments in my now 16-year career as a public official was getting on a scale at the beginning, at a council meeting, where all the council members agreed to lose weight. We all lined up and got on a scale and in front of each other. And then over the months where we pledged to lose weight, that regular weigh-in and that peer pressure. And I was determined that that number was going to go down. Well, it's always great to have a little competition. It's always great to have a little peer pressure. But more importantly, it's great to have support and examples of people who have made it work. One of the city employees who's made it work is Griselda Garza, an administrative assistant in the Human Resources Department. She set a great example. I want Griselda to step forward and raise your hands here. Okay, Griselda has lost a total of 52 pounds. It's wonderful. 38 of those pounds came off while teaching a lunch hour exercise class for her fellow workers across the street in the basement of 611 Walker for the past 2 years. So not only was she making herself healthier, but she was leading by example. And throughout the city, and this is our message to other employers, we have set up walking groups, we've set up groups, whether it's a Weight Watchers or some other, let's get together and figure out how we can eat in a more healthy manner, or whether we can exercise together. There are lots and lots of different programs to that we've put in place to assist those who have taken the step of personal responsibility, know what their numbers are, know what they need to improve, and begun the process. Griselda is why it's really important to have an effective worksite wellness program, not just say, well, they can take care of that while they're at home. Do you think you could have done it if you weren't doing it with your colleagues?
No, because that's what.
I know. You weren't expecting to speak, but say that.
No, because accountability and motivation, you motivate each other, and that's what I encourage in my class, to have an accountability partner to motivate each other, get them at the desk, and come on, you can feel better and be healthier.
There you
be
go.
a better employer.
Of course, a side benefit, it gives you a healthier, happier workforce, but it saves direct dollars as an employer. And since our dollars come from the public, a healthier city workforce means that we are saving tax dollars for the citizens of Houston. We want as many large private employers to step forward and be part of the program. And I know that there are a lot of folks who have wellness initiatives going on all the time, but we're a competitive city, and we like to track things, and so we encourage folks to sign up. I think we can do more than £1 million. It's a big city. There's smaller cities that have done £1 million. We can do more than £1 million, but we need to track it, and so we encourage folks to shape up Houston and to sign in and be part of this together. Let's make it happen as a community. Thank you.